This is a re-upload of another video that I uploaded to YouTube a few days ago. And in this introduction I will try to explain why I re-upload that video. First of all, because I think it's important, these things need to be said. Also, YouTube let me know that they had marked that video as hate speech. And the irony is complete. And also that I could not complain about their decision to demonetize it. What also happened after they made that decision was that I lost hundreds of subscribers, and it didn't look organic to me. It didn't look organic at all. What I mean by that is that when people discontinue their subscription, there are always people doing that, of course. You don't get that in the hundreds, and also, which happened now, and also this video is one of the most liked videos I've ever uploaded to YouTube. It has a 99.1% like to dislike ratio, so that of everyone who clicked the thumbs up or thumbs down, 99.1% clicked the thumbs up. So I suspect that something's going on in the YouTube system, and they kind of want to, I don't know, punish me for uploading such terrible, horrible a video with such a horrible message. So my message back to the whole system there is, and if they are manually reviewing this video as well, is that you are not going to win this. Okay, it's not, you're not going to silence me. It's not going to happen. Never. So I don't care what you do, because this message is much more important than whatever you can do to harm my channel. So that's what I have to say about that, and that's why I'm re-uploading, because I didn't make that video for fun. I wish I wouldn't have had to, but these things need to be talked about. And we need to call out the insanity in today's society. That's what I'm trying to do. And if you try to shut down this video or my channel again, history will not look kindly upon you. So please take that to heart and then make your decision. And to all you guys and girls who are watching this, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've already seen it, if you haven't, then please, it follows right after this introduction, and keep the conversation going. Share this video, and we need to talk about this, and we cannot be silenced. We cannot let these people silence us. Why do the new left hate masculinity? It's good to be back up here in the old forest cave. It's a rainy day, but the good thing about rain is that I can have a small fire, and I can have a cup of coffee up here. I want to talk about masculinity, how masculinity is under threat, but more specifically, why is it that the left seems to hate masculinity. When I say the left, I should point out, that I'm not referring to the left in a traditional sense of the political spectrum. I am referring to those who are often called progressives, and I'm not referring to the traditional left. In Norway, for instance, it would be foolish to say that, for instance, the Labour Party is part of the progressive movement, even though it is politically a party to the left. I would say it's quite centrist, as is the Conservative Party in Norway, but that's beside the point. Now, I'm talking about the people screaming in the streets. I'm talking about the people who love to talk about race, and those people who say that you don't have the right to have an opinion about this because you're white, or you're a white male. That's the worst thing ever, isn't it? Hold on, I'll have to feed the fire a little bit. Well, double meaning. Okay. Now, so I'm going to say, I'll try to say the new left, but okay, maybe I forget. If I say the left, I mean the new left. The new left hates masculinity because it is a positive force. Masculinity is constructive, while the new left is all about being destructive. Masculinity is about building, and the new left is all about tearing down. We see that now, it's quite obvious, isn't it? For me, when I was a boy, obviously my father was my masculine role model, and everything about him that was masculine was also positive, and it led to positive things. For instance, he would go and fix something on the boat, on our boat, and that led to us being able to go out and sailing in the fjord and swimming in the sea and things like that. And I can't remember ever being told when I was a kid that masculinity was a bad thing. That is not the case now. Boys are now being taught in school that key features of masculinity are negative. And I think that's very harmful. It kind of teaches boys to be something that they are not. Okay? So the new left hates a lot of things, but they're all about hate. The new left hates masculinity also because it's their scapegoat. Everything wrong that ever happened is because of masculinity. And as I said, they like to mix the race thing in there, so obviously they say it's the white males, white masculinity, that is the reason behind every evil in the world. Put simply, I would say masculinity is a positive force. The new left is a negative force. Masculinity is about building. The new left is about tearing down. Masculinity is about constructing. It's constructive, while the new left is about deconstructing or tearing down, as I said. Now, this hatred that the new left has for masculinity also comes from greed and envy. They want what we have. It's very simple. It's very simple. It's on a very basic level, you could say that this is all about, it's a fight for resources. So greed and envy is right there. right there in the core of the new leftism. It's not about equality anymore. They say it is, but if you want equality, you need a political discussion, right? So they're not interested in that. They are interested in taking what you have. There is nothing, you know, virtuous about it. It's they want the stuff that other people have. More specifically, what the men have, or the patriarchy, as they say. So they believe this lie that men have more stuff than other groups in society, especially white men, and that's because of patriarchy. That somehow men with my skin color get easier access to all the stuff out there. That's a lie. But it must be nice in a way to believe that, because then you don't have to work with yourself, you know. Oh no, these people, they make me laugh sometimes. They are so naive. These people, they seem to be removed. I'm talking about the new left. They seem to be removed from the real world. And I think that if they got out of their little bubble and met real people, and they would understand that the world doesn't look the way they thought it would. What's that expression? Their map doesn't fit the terrain. And they would discover that masculinity is a positive force. And, you know, so is femininity, obviously, and those two, we need both. And obviously, again, because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that duality there, and that men and women come together and all that. But again, I see this anger, I see this violence, I see the hate that these people have. And to me it's obvious that they are not in a good place in life. They are not in balance in any way. They are kind of, in a way, they're kind of sick. So I kind of pity them. But it's gone too far now. It's gone way too far. They are hurting our kids. So it needs to stop. So I guess the question is, what can we do about this? Well, I think what we can do, it's very simple. Just speak your mind. Don't be intimidated by these people. Be calm. Don't use any foul language or anything like that. Just be calm. Behave like an adult and speak your mind. And if you do that, it will make them look foolish, even more foolish than they look already. Speak your mind and don't buy into these lies that they're trying to feed you all the time. I know we don't, but it's like we need people who, you know, go and speak your mind. And some people are afraid that they will be, if they speak their mind about these things, they will be banned from Facebook and Twitter, and you know, I think Twitter, by the way, is going down the drain. But I'm on not Parler, but Parler. It's French. All the links are in the video descriptions, and yeah, I need to. Yes, I almost forgot. All the links to all the gear that I'm using is in the video description as well. Because you guys have been asking me about these things. And yeah, this got a new knife. I'm trying out some of the Mora knives these days, and this is the Mora Bushcraft in bright orange, so that if I lose it, I will hopefully find it again. It throws a vicious spark, the ferro rod. And also you have been asking me about this thing behind me that chases away the mosquitoes. It's the Thermacell. And yeah, I'm not being sponsored by any of these brands. You've been asking, so I'm trying to respond to that. And the Thermacell seems to work very well, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I am recording this on a Saturday morning, actually, and I walked up here in the rain. When you're out in the woods like this, you know, all this mess that you hear about in the news seems like it's, you know, very far away and not important. Maybe it isn't. I often say this is the real world out here. This is the real world. I think it is. And I know for certain that Twitter is not the real world. But anyway, yeah, as a father, I get worried sometimes about these things. And I think that now, more than ever, it's important to be proud of your masculinity and understand that it's a positive force and much needed, more so now than ever. If you can, then be a masculine role model for the young men, for the boys around you. And do that by trying to do the right things. Try to be sensible. Try to show people that being masculine is all about being positive and believing in yourself. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to say that. I think it's important. Okay. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll finish my cup of chocolate coffee, and that's all for now. So as always, if you have a comment, then write that comment in the comment section, and give the video a like if you liked it, and share and subscribe and all that. And yeah. Okay, have a nice day. We'll talk soon. Bye.